The air in the banquet hall clung to my skin, thick with the scent of lilies and champagne, as Emily's voice sliced through the gentle murmur of our vow renewal guests. I never actually loved you, David. Not even at the start. Her words, sharp as a blade, pierced straight into my chest. The room spun, a kaleidoscope of gasps, clinking glasses, and her unblinking eyes locked on mine. The silk of her white dress shimmered beneath the chandelier, mocking the vows we'd just spoken. My throat tightened. My pulse hammered in my ears as I stood frozen. The man who thought he knew his wife of 10 years. The morning had started so differently. Sunlight spilled through our bedroom window, painting her auburn hair in fiery hues as she adjusted my tie. Her fingers lingered on my collar, her smile soft but distant, like a song playing in another room. You look perfect, she'd said, her voice warm yet far away. I'd brushed it off as nerves. Renewing vows was a big deal, wasn't it? A recommitment. A celebration of us. But standing there now, her confession echoing in my head, I realized that distance hadn't started today. It had been creeping in for months, maybe years, hiding in plain sight. The late nights at her law firm. The way she angled her phone away from me. Her laughter, too light, too rehearsed, whenever I asked about her day. I'd rationalized it all. Stress. Deadlines. Partner track pressure. Love makes you blind, or maybe just willfully stupid. I'd ignored the way her eyes darted away whenever I spoke about our future. The way her touch had grown mechanical, obligatory. Now, those moments replayed in my mind like a grainy old film reel, every frame screaming what I'd refused to see. Why? The word tore from my throat, raw and trembling. The guests fell silent. My best man, Tom, shifted uncomfortably. His wife clutched his arm. Emily's mother, seated near the front, stared at her daughter, her face frozen in disbelief. I wanted to shake Emily, to demand answers, but my hands only trembled at my sides. Her lips parted, then pressed together, as if deciding whether to twist the knife deeper. I thought I could do it, she said finally, her voice low but cutting through the silence. I thought I could live this life. Be the wife you wanted. But I've been lying to myself just as much as I've been lying to you. Her hazel eyes, the ones I used to drown in, were cold now, resolute. I'm in love with someone else. The room tilted. My knees weakened, and I gripped the edge of the table, the linen rough under my palms. Someone else. The words punched the air from my lungs. I saw it all then. The late-night texts, the mysterious client dinners, the unfamiliar perfume lingering on her coat. How had I missed it? How had I let myself believe we were fine? With who? I demanded, my voice cracking. The guests were motionless, their eyes darting between us. I didn't care. Let them watch. Let them see my world fall apart. Does it matter? She snapped, her tone sharp and defensive. It's been going on for a year. I didn't want it to end like this. Her gaze flicked toward the crowd. For a brief moment, her composure faltered. I saw it. Guilt, maybe. Or shame. But not regret. Not love. A year. A whole year of lies. Of her slipping into our bed after being with him, whoever he was. My mind raced, conjuring images I couldn't unsee. Her laughing with someone else, touching someone else, loving someone else. Rage surged through me, hot and bitter, but beneath it was something even worse. Heartbreak. Raw, jagged heartbreak, tearing me apart from the inside. I wanted to scream, to shatter the crystal glasses and chandeliers. But instead, I laughed, a hollow, bitter sound that startled even me. 10 years, Emily. 10 years. And you stand here in front of everyone and say you never loved me. My voice shook. What was I to you? A placeholder? A safety net? Her eyes flickered. For a second, I thought she might cry, but she straightened, her jaw set. You were stability, David. You were good. Too good. I didn't deserve you, and I knew it. But I couldn't keep pretending. Her words stung, not because they were cruel, but because they were true. I had always been the steady one. The planner. The fixer. The man who loved her even when she stopped loving me back. And now I saw it. I'd been loving a ghost. A version of her that no longer existed. The air in the room thickened with whispers and pity. I couldn't stay there. Couldn't face her or them. I turned and walked away, my shoes clicking against the polished floor, the weight of betrayal pressing against my ribs. Outside, the night was cold. The stars hung above, indifferent. I leaned against the brick wall, my breath ragged, and let the tears come, hot and furious, burning my cheeks. But somewhere beneath the heartbreak, something darker stirred. I thought of the years I'd given her, the sacrifices, the dreams we'd built. And then, her laughter, her lies, her betrayal. I remembered the USB drive I'd found in her desk drawer last week, labeled work backup. Curiosity, or instinct, had made me check it. Inside were emails, photos, proof of her affair, meticulously documented, almost as if she wanted to be caught. I hadn't confronted her then. I'd been too afraid, too desperate to believe I was wrong. But now, standing in the chill of the night, everything was clear. Revenge wasn't my nature, but justice was. I pulled out my phone, my fingers steady despite the storm raging in my chest, and forwarded the files to her firm's ethics board, anonymously, of course. Her career, her reputation, the things she truly loved. Let her lose them. From inside, I heard the murmur of voices again, the clinking of glasses, laughter returning. Life went on, even as mine had shattered. I walked back in, not for her, but for me. I'd face the questions, the pity, the whispers. I'd rebuild, piece by piece, without her. As I stepped through the door, Emily's eyes met mine, wide, fearful. She didn't know what I'd done. Not yet. But she would. And that was enough.